Greetings, some grounding souls. I'm coming to you on this beautiful Thursday morning from my home in South Florida, and I miss you guys very much, and it's been a while since I recorded a video. But like most of us, right, we are head down, we're trying to juggle work-life balance and, the pandemic, COVID-19 and everything that comes with that hasn't been really easy for us. So, I know that all of us, if not most of us, we do experience that period of downtime where we literally have to step away from life and interacting socially, etc., to get our lives together. For me, being a mom of three, I have three boys, and they're in all various stages of their lives. Plus, I do have a professional career. Life does get in the way sometimes, and so it's okay for us to take a step back and to just, I guess, kind of restructure, if you will, because you need to do that, right? So we all do. But I'm back again. I'm excited, and my message today, I've been thinking about it very, very carefully, and it's been in my system, in my awareness, and I hope it resonates with someone. So one of the things I've been thinking about lately, and just in keeping with the political climate, just everything that's happening, and my message is not political. As I've always said before, it's not religious, it's not political, it's just my own personal thought process, experience, and the way I value and view life, and what I want to share, and hopefully, like I say, does help someone. But I've been thinking about it lately, and I've been thinking about what what does your image say about you, the person? What do people remember about you when you leave the room, or you leave a conversation, a relationship, a situationship? It doesn't matter. What are people remembering most about you? And does it really matter to you, the person? Um, kind of, does it matter that you are leaving a specific impression or a specific image? And believe it or not, the one thing I've come to realize in my journey in life and in my growth is image. Believe it or not, is everything. Um, you may not agree with me, but I truly believe that if you are trying to become a successful person, in your walk of success, in your walk in your life, in your career, in your relationship, in relationships, regardless of what it is, personal, within a sibling type of relationship, and more so, I think, which relationships are the most important thing for me personally, your job, right? What you bring to the table in your organization. What image are you leaving? What image are you bringing? What energy are you bringing? Because remember, your image, your energy is your image, right? So it's all syncing it together. But what are you bringing? What are folks remembering when they say, okay, I remember Janice, but here are the things I remember about her when we interacted last. These are the lasting impressions that I think of her when I think of her. She is motivating, she's positive, whatever that is, whatever that is. And are we truly valuing those feedback when we do get it from people? And I think, to me personally, where I am in my life today, what I want to encourage all of us is, it's important. Our image is important. The way we carry ourselves, the way we interact with people, and whatever that energy is that we're sharing with others, it is an important moment to interact. And so within that moment of interaction, your image is important. The words that are coming out of your mouth is important, right? Because it's all energy, right? So as we reflect on this chaotic time period that we're going through, with everything that we can think of that's negative, COVID, the restrictions that is laid upon us, the political environments, just about everything, we're all impacted by it. As long as you're alive and you're breathing, you are impacted by what's going on. We're looking at each other, and we're asking for, literally, for help or for encouragement. Help from the perspective of encouragement. Help from the perspective of, how can you help me to just move forward in my day with a positive word? So it all goes back to, what impact are you making? What is your brand? What does your brand look like? Believe it or not, some of the most successful people, if not the successful people in the world, what I've noticed about them is they have a brand. And it doesn't have to be it can be anything, and that's what's so cool about the world we living, and it's so innovative, and it's just like I said, so absolutely unique to who you are as a person, that once you create that brand for yourself, that is your image. And I think so many times we miss that opportunity to capitalize on that brand, right? So today I want to encourage all of us. I don't care where you're from, what your education is, what you're trying to achieve out of life, right? It doesn't matter. Create a brand that is lasting for you, and a brand that's unique to you, and a brand that folks will remember that this is the person I can call on or count on because they have done this, this, and that. Or it doesn't matter. It just could be one thing that you're good at and that you are great at, actually, and you use that as your brand image. So I'm not a marketing genius. I didn't study marketing in school, etc. But I've studied people and I've studied image, and I love to understand what makes a person, I guess, set themselves apart than the other person. What is that marketing strategy they're after? And it's realistically, when you peel away all the layers of everything else, what it comes down to is the authentic person, is the image, and it's the energy actually that person is bringing with them, because that energy is authentic to that person. And so that's whatever your energy is what I'm trying to say, or your brand is, or your image is. Capitalize on that, or perfect it in a way where it works for you. And keep in mind, you can become extremely successful if you are able to focus in on that thing that you are, that unique thing, and that unique person that you are. Because when I pull the spiritual aspect into it now, is when I'm pulling in the energies into it at this juncture, and I'm pulling in and saying that you're the only person in the world that's like you. You're uniquely made. There's no other like you who's going to do what you do the way you do it. So with that being said, that's the beauty of it, that we all have a brand. And I think it's really spending the time to find what that brand is. And if you want to take it to the next level of your career, or whatever that dream is, your aspiration, you work with it and you allow it to just sort of manifest its beautiful self, because it's you being you. So truly, your brand is important if you're trying to take it to the next level, but understanding what it means, what it is, perfect it. And just remember, the next time you interact with someone, what does that interaction look like, right? If you were to pass away, for God forbid, what would that one thing that person would remember about you, that person that they've had the interaction with? Okay, so hopefully this makes sense. I've been thinking about it quite a bit, and it's something that I'm super excited about. And we're all a brand. We all have our own brand, and the brand is it's uniquely you. It's who you are as a person. It's all of that essence and that energy that you were made with. So capitalize on your brand if you're trying to become more successful in what you're doing. Make it yours. It's because it's yours. It's given to you. It's actually yours. Sorry about that. So I wanted to share that. If this makes sense, leave a comment on my page. I'd like to hear from everyone. I'd like to hear from you guys, and I'm excited to see what we're all doing in life, because the opportunity is endless. It really is. And what works for you may not work for me, vice versa. So it's like, let's see how we end the rest of this year with just a positive momentum, and kind of understanding and growing in terms of who we are, in our own branding, in our own image, in our own unique image, right, that God and the universe has created us to be. So I love all you guys. Let me hear from you guys, all right? And we'll connect again soon. Bye.